How's it going, everybody? Drew Peoples from Peoples Collectibles. And, I missed my chance with Shrouded Fable when these were getting fire sold on Amazon for around like 35 bucks a piece or so. I picked this up from my local Wally World for more than I would like to admit, but I already had it in my hand and at checkout, and I was like, man, I don't feel like, can't be fucked trying to get this off. And it wasn't too much more than what it is on Amazon at the moment. But yeah, I was like, you know what, fudge it. We're gonna give it a try. We're gonna give it a try. And yeah, I mean, it was not too long ago that Shrouded Fable was just one of those sets similar to, limited sets. Not limited. That's the word I'm looking for. Smaller, like a specialty. There we go, specialty set. A smaller specialty kind of sets. The base set here is only 64 cards, I believe, right? Here we go, our little promo guy there. Petrant. Cool little dude. If you like the codes, there you go. There it is. One. There it isn't. We've got our sleeves here. And our energies and little dividers and condition counters. The dice. Do like those. Dice, damage, die, not dice, die, singular, not plural, die, and damage counters. But yeah, this was just one of those sets that didn't do too hot, and I remember looking at it recently, and there's illustration rares in here that are over 50 bucks, right? Like the Persian, and I think the Houndoom as well. Dust Skull's doing pretty good for himself, as is Dustclops. I think Dust Noir is also an illustration rare, not a special illustration rare. I can't exactly remember, but there's a lot of good hits in here, even being a small set. And just the regular rares, they're a dime a dozen. Any double rare or anything, could. Oh, well, actually, not any double rare. The Pheasant Deputy, that double rare is like 15 bucks, right? It's like one of the most expensive, just regular double rares, right? So yeah, small set, but a lot of gas in this limited little specialty set here. All right, still not doing much of anything for us. But yeah, I mean, there's a total of maybe 7 hollow rares. But then, yeah, like, obviously, the benefit of a specialty set, or any kind of set where you have a much smaller, there we go, Zoru illustration rare. I think he's like 20 bucks now. Just absolutely fucking crazy, man. Anyway, the point that I was trying to make is that, when you have a smaller pool that you're pulling from, right? And in that small pool, the value of all those cards is pretty decent, above average of what it is across other sets. It definitely, there's a lot of value to be had here. And this was just one of those sets because, it's a smaller set and everything. And it was definitely overprinted. But of course, with the way the Pokemon TCG is going at the moment, they can only print so many sets at one time. And at the moment, Surging Sparks and Prismatic Evolutions and 151, those are definitely the ones they're going to be going back to and reprinting first before, going back and reprinting a set like this. If any point, they're going to go back and reprint a set like this. Because I also feel like with a smaller set like this, where they printed a bunch right out of the gate, there is very little incentive for them to go back and reprint this. So there's definitely a long-term value here. And like I said, when it was being fire sold on Amazon, I am ashamed of myself for not jumping the gun sooner there and trying to pick up some of these ETBs. Because yeah, for like 35 bucks, I mean, that is a deal you can't beat for the value that's currently in this set, right? Because like I was saying, like Persian's like over $60 now, or at least he was when I looked like a few weeks ago. For all I know, he's like, you know, nothing now. You know, that's the way the market goes. Another double rare that I could give a lesser shit about. Couldn't give a lesser shit about. There we go. But anyway, you know, and Persian for the longest time was, you know, in like $30 range, right? So now more than double. And there's just, yeah, there's a lot of decent illustration rare hits, and there's not the pool of illustration rares to, you know, hit from. It is rather small overall. And I do quite like the hollow energies here. It's not a super relevant point, and they already have tons of different kinds of hollow energies across various sets. The Stellar Crown ones are quite cool as well. You got the 151 ones, kind of similar to like full art lands in Magic. They've done it enough that it's not really too special. You can't really put too much of like a monetary value on it because of that. But still, I mean, it is a cool little thing. All right, we got one pack left. Honestly, if we don't get like another like decent illustration rare or something here, then definitely a bust of a box. Could definitely have been worse, but could have definitely been better. So let's see. We're adding on to the pile here. Can we get something halfway decent? Here we go. A Night Stretcher, Decidueye, Blood Moon, Ursaluna for the hit to the gonads. Well, it is what it is. Again, wish I would have bought more of these when it was $35, but you know, it was fun to give it another little try and just see what was up. But you know, overall, we got a bit of a dud here. Like I said, I mean, it could have been even more of a dud if we didn't get this little guy right here. So at least happy that he came through for us there. Thank you for joining me. It is Drew Peoples Collectibles, and we hope that next time is going to be a little bit better for us. And until then, I will see you for the next one. Bye now.